Today we're talking about iOS 8.1.1 Beta 1. First off, this beta kinda came as a shock to everybody in the community. Apple in recent years has never seeded a beta for a minor release. They've obviously issued them for iOS 8, iOS 8.1, and even iOS 7.1 and 7.0, but they never released one for, say, 7.1.2. But this time around, Apple released a beta for iOS 8.1.1. And they also released it at a very strange time. It wasn't released at 12 p.m. where I live or 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was released last night sometime at like 8 or 9 in my time zone, which is very, very strange that they seeded it that late at night. Regardless, we're going to be talking about what's new in this update, and if we head over to Apple's official changelog, the only real valuable information that we found in the changelog, other than a ton of developer stuff that I honestly don't really understand, was under the performance improvements section, and they said, this release includes bug fixes, increased stability, and performance improvements for iPad 2 and iPhone 4S. So my device that I'm actually running iOS 8.1.1 on now is a first generation iPad mini, and I've actually never put iOS 8 on it until today. So I can't give you guys a comparison, unfortunately, of if it's any better than iOS 8.0 or just normal 8.1, for example. But this is good news, definitely for those of you who are running iOS 8 on an iPhone 4S and an iPad 2. And of course, there's just normal bug fixes for everybody using iOS 8. But there's one more piece of critical information relating to iOS 8.1.1 that relates to anyone who is currently jailbroken. If you're not jailbroken, completely ignore what I just said and ignore everything that I'm going to say because it doesn't apply to you whatsoever. However, if you are like me and you're jailbroken on iOS 8.1, do not update to iOS 8.1.1 when it comes out because it kills some portion of the Pangu 8 jailbreak for iOS 8.1. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up right now. If you're jailbroken and you want to stay jailbroken, don't update to iOS 8.1.1, especially the beta, because that would just be a mess. You don't want to update to iOS 8.1.1 if you are jailbroken or you plan to jailbreak. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below, and of course subscribe for coverage on just about every single future iOS beta or regular update that drops from Apple. This was Sam with iUpdateOS, and I will catch you guys in the next one.